so good to be back with you and all the family from the Carlos and Lisa show. My goodness, do I have something you are going to love. You know, you and I both love those aguas frescas from Mexico. So today, not only do I have an agua fresca for you, but I'm gonna talk to you about one of the coolest food trends that we've been enjoying all of 2021 and what's slated to be an even bigger food trend for 2022. That is zero waste to low waste. So, of course, our agua fresca today is agua de Jamaica, hibiscus flower water. And this is so amazing because, as you know, the way they do it in Mexico, we're gonna not just use the flower to get the antioxidants out for our agua fresca, but we're gonna use the flour itself to make some delicious tacos. So I've already got my flowers already boiled and I'm simply going to strain them now. And we're gonna reserve all of this agua to enjoy with our tacos. Oh gosh, this is so good for you. Agua fresca in general is like a great way to enjoy, you know, getting all the hydration we need during the summer, but this one in particular is great because it's great for reducing hypertension, high blood pressure. It's an all-around win-win. So now that I've got my flour strained, I'm gonna go ahead and get these rinsed. All right, Carlos, so I've already got my Jamaica or my hibiscus flowers already rinsed and cooled down. I did rinse them with cold water so that I could actually go work with them with my hands. So as you can tell, when you get these flowers, you're gonna have a lot of hard pieces and you wanna make sure that you use your hands to get them all out. I also like to sometimes shred this a little bit more, the way I'm doing right now, because when you're cooking these as tacos, you wanna make sure they have that bite, but still not such a large bite because, you know, sometimes these flowers can be super long. So you wanna get like bite-sized pieces, just like this one. And now we're gonna start our taco meat itself. So I'm starting with an already heated pan and I'm just gonna go in here and add a little bit of vegetable oil. And I'm gonna saute my onions. I always like to slow saute my onions because I want to pull out all the flavors. So I'm just gonna lightly saute these while the oil is still heating up. And to help them cook a little bit more, I'm gonna add my salt to help them sweat. As you know, I always use that pink Himalayan salt, but it just goes so well with these hibiscus flowers. It's that same color palette. And we will let this heat up before we add our garlic. Again, this taco filling is fantastic because you can use it to make flautas. Flautas are gonna be kind of like the little small taquitos, which are delicious. Deep fried yumminess, but today we're trying to eat a little bit healthier, so we're just gonna cook these like tacos. But you can use them for any sort of taco filling, any sort of tamal filling. These are amazing with a little bit of guajillo pepper to fill into your tamales. Can't wait till that season. But anyway, we've already got our onion already going. While I am cooking my onion, I'm gonna do a little trick my grandma always used to do, which is to also toast my cumin with it. Just brings out those aromatics, and I just love that combination. Onion and cumin together, just that toastiness of it. It also helps to take out a little bit of that bitterness that a lot of people don't like about cumin. Of course, if you don't like cumin altogether, you can always use coriander powder. So one of the reasons that zero waste, or rather less food waste, is one of the hot topics is because we're so concerned about our planet. As you know, here in California, we've got lots of problems with droughts and lots of problems with fires. And being more conscious about what we eat and taking care of the planet is something that we all should really be concerned about. So cutting back on the amount of resources that you're using to grow food for us, just use what you have. Like, you know, the hibiscus flowers make this taco filling. You can use the water from the water from chickpeas is called aquafaba, and that stuff is amazing because that turns into a whipped cream, that turns into any sort of like meringue or any sort of really egg replacement. I love making a chipotle mayonnaise with that. Well, listen, our onions are really looking good right here, but this is about the time that I'm gonna add my garlic. So I'm adding 2 whole cloves of minced garlic. You know I love garlic. And I'm gonna add a little bit of black pepper and toss this around before I add my hibiscus flowers. All my hibiscus flowers that I used for my agua fresca. I'm just gonna toss these right in there. To give it a little bit more of that meaty smokiness we like, I'm adding just half a teaspoon of smoked paprika. If you want it a little bit spicier, you can add chipotle powder. That's also really great. And we will let this cook down until it's heated through. Antioxidant-rich tacos. Just so yummy. We'll let this cook down for about 5 minutes. Carlos, our taco meat is ready, so it's time to serve into our tortillas. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh, this really is just like one of those flavors that just takes me back to Mexico. Tacos de Jamaica or nopal tacos, all of these foods that come from the earth to be nutritious foods that make us healthier and make us just happy that we have an abundance of, produce and just foliage that produces nutrients that we need. This is an antioxidant-rich taco, which I absolutely love, but the flavor itself is unmatched. I'm gonna, of course, add my cilantro on each one of these tacos. Look at that. This is just beautiful. I mean, you can't get any prettier than this. And of course, we're gonna wash it down with our hibiscus agua fresca. Well, cheers to you, Carlos. I'm so happy again to have been here at the Carlos and Lisa Show with all of you. If you're looking for more delicious recipes for all of the summer and throughout the year, find me on social media. I am the Eddie Garza, and I can't wait to cheers with all of you very soon. Bye-bye. Let's dig into these tacos, huh?